back to our rooms, and I was able to take a shower and unwind some. And I said, while we're here relaxing, I will just go ahead and come back on with you guys. It has been a long day, and I am ready to just relax for the rest of the day. Yes, yes. I don't know about you guys, but when I travel, I usually try to make the best of the time that I have in whatever country or wherever I am. When I travel, I like to actually take the time to explore, because why not, right? You're here. So, um, yeah, I try to get it all in. I don't care. Tired or not, I'm going to get it all in, and then I will rest later. That is my motto, which is not the motto for everyone. So I do believe you have to definitely know who you're traveling with, because not everyone is up to do. Of course, some people just like to relax and take it easy, which, it's vacation. I understand. That makes sense. And then there are others like myself that wants, hi, beautiful. Hey, mama. And others like myself that like to really enjoy wherever they are. So if I am in a different country, a different state, wherever, somewhere new, I like to go ahead and embrace it and take it all in, right? Especially when you pay your money to do it. So for me, which not everyone is like that. So I feel like it is important to know the group that you're traveling with. And yeah, yeah. Kimmy Kim, it's time for you to go home. Not yet, Terry, not yet. Right now, I am still in Puerto Rico. We just got back in. I took me a shower and just kind of unwind a little bit. And I said, since we're still here, I'm just going to do a live. Why not? I tried to do a live earlier. I just did like a 10-minute live just to show the port, because I'm trying to take your advice and do at least 10 minutes a day. And so I did go live earlier just to show the port and kind of like how it is from the port, just doing the walk. And it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. We got up around, we docked around 7:30, and then we headed out. We did a little tour, which I wasn't really happy with the tour that we did. Of course, if you ask my kids or my husband, they may differ, because not everyone, I like to walk around. I like to explore. And then there's others that like to just sit back and relax, right? So for me, it wasn't enough exploring. I felt like we just drove around downtown. We went into the hood. We drove all around Puerto Rico, got a little history of it. But for me, I like to come out. I like to explore, be hands-on, like, you know what I mean? So, but I do feel like I am going to do Puerto Rico over. I am going to do a repeat. And when I do the repeat, I'm not sure. I'm definitely going to fly for the repeat. I'm not going to do cruising, because, of course, we had 7:30 to 2:30, and then we're going to go from there. It's maybe you and my brother can take me on a trip. You'll be okay with Henry if you're okay with just relaxing. So Henry's idea of vacation is the total opposite for me. Me, I want to explore. I want to walk. I want to do it all. Henry's like, listen, I'm on vacation. I want to take it easy. You know what I mean? So yeah, in I'm saying that's so wrong. I do apologize. I'm gonna say 1907. Where are you now? I'm in Puerto Rico. Let me show you. Hold on. Let me give you a view. Show your watch. I think it's is most expensive. No. I don't think it's that expensive. Well, for some might be, but not for me. Let me show you where I am though. Hey sis. So this is Puerto Rico. This is San Juan, Puerto Rico. And it reminds me of the States a lot, how the infrastructure is, how they did the build up. Yeah, it is. Hi, Mama. Hi, Nicole. Hey, Mama. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. I am just here now that I am relaxed a little bit. I don't know. It would have been so cool if I could zoom in so you guys could see over here. That's like some Mayans ruins right over there. I can't really show it. And then the rainforest is to the right, which is over here. That one has a little overcast. But yeah, they have a lot of buildings that remind you. Want to dive in? No, don't do it. Don't do it. I don't trust that water. Not at all. It looks very beautiful, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend that. Yes, it is so pretty. So pretty here. If this is your first time here, guys, just feel free to double tap the screen to like the live. If you want to just go ahead and check my channel out first to see if you like what you see before subscribing, that's okay too. I understand that, definitely. But as I said, we just got back in, and I just wanted to just come on and just talk with you guys. Sam, hey Sam. Oh my God! You know what? That's because we're on the same, like, the time zone right now for you. It's like in the nighttime, but not too late, right? And I'm not at work, so you can actually catch me. Mika, yes, I'm back, Mama. I was just showing. Now that I got back on, I'm in my room. I took a shower. I'm relaxed. Hey, I don't even have to yell no more because I got a mic. Hopefully, it's working. You guys can hear me clearly. But yeah, beautiful look. Beautiful looking art is like mess. I don't understand. Maybe you could clarify in 1907. What time is it? It's 2:27. Yeah, it's 2:27. Allie, hey, Allie. Welcome in, Mama. Yes, that's right. 7:20. That's what I figured. So it's late, but it's not too late. So usually at this time I would be at work. So we would be missing each other. I get up from work at 5 o'clock and it's usually a little bit late for you, right? So now that I'm actually on vacation and I'm going live all these random hours, I could catch random people. And because we're in Puerto Rico, I actually got good service. So yeah. Okay. What did you do today? So we did a tour, which, as I mentioned earlier, I really didn't enjoy the tour that much. It was a private tour. It was just Hun and I and the kids. But he drove us all around and kind of showed us around Puerto Rico. We went into the hood and we went downtown. We did San Juan. It was a good history lesson. But for me, I feel like it would have been a better tour if we were able to stop and get out and explore it a little bit, and then come back in and keep going. Like, I don't need you to stop to talk to me, to tell me about, I need you to drive and talk at the same time. Or, yeah, it was just not, for me, it wasn't my favorite tour. So yeah, and then once we got downtown, not downtown, but once we got a little closer, we were able to get off, and that's when we did our walking around. I did get a coconut. I love me some coconut, so I did get a coconut. So yeah, it was okay. It was okay. As I said, I want to do Puerto Rico over, and yeah, I want to do Puerto Rico over. Let's see. You're clear. You're very clear voice. My clarity. Oh, thank you. I got this off of Amazon, and I was just playing with it. It says it was like content creator starter kit. It had like a tripod, and it had the mic. It had 2 mics with it, with like a light, and it was like $40, right? And I was like, okay, let's try it out, okay? Because I'm always feel like I'm elevating my voice for everyone to hear me. So I'm like, maybe I could pull this off. So yeah, I think it was worth it. Let's see how long it lasts, though. Sometimes you buy it, and like after a week or two, it just dies on you. So I'm being cheap right now. I can't get the good stuff like Terry, but we'll see what's up. We'll see what's up. So thank you for letting me know that it's very clear. That's really good to know. Yay, Simtag, you will be at 1K subscriber. That's my goal. Honestly, my goal for this cruise was to get 1,000 subscribers before leaving. I do have a couple of days left, so it's not impossible. Nothing is impossible, of course. We all know that, but yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. 11 like and done. Thank you, NM 1907. You're gonna have to break your name down for me. I I'm just gonna say 1907. But thank you for liking it. I really appreciate that. Congratulations in advance. Yes, we're claiming it, Nicole. We're claiming it. I did enjoy a part of Port when we was in San Juan and we was walking around. This is the part I enjoyed. I enjoyed all the different color buildings. I enjoyed actually, there were people out there, they had parrots out there that you could take pictures with. Oh, I so loved it. I actually stood there and had the parrots on me. I told them, don't put the one on my head, just put it on my arms. And it wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought they were going to be very heavy. I thought that they were going to kind of, they're, was going to go, but no, it was pretty cool. So yeah, I did enjoy that. We were able to see the I Love Puerto Rico sign. I mean, we saw a lot of places, but as I said, for me and my preference, I am just like, if we're here, we don't get to be here all the time. Why not embrace it? Why am I rushing to come back to the room? If it's up to me, I'm gonna be out there till like 2 o'clock, 2:15. We are about to leave at 2:30, 2:15. I'm just walking in. You'd have probably seen me being one of the people that's running, trying to make the cruise because I'm gonna sap up every minute of it. Okay, every minute of it. But yes, Nicole, thank you, thank you, thank you. I've met some pretty cool people on here. I've actually got some subs while I was out there having, having lunch with the family. And of course, the Bible tells you in order to be friendly, in order to have friends, you have to be friendly. So for me, I'm a socialist. I will talk with everyone. I'll converse with everyone. Oh, you want me to take your picture? Not so much everyone. Not everyone is like that. Okay, so it might come off as being too social to some people. And for me, I am just that person. I am a social butterfly. I have a voice and I feel like I shouldn't be silenced. Not at all. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I like to be exploring too. Of course, you spend your money, right? And if you're here for a day, suck it up for the day. Come back, relax, regroup, restart, let's do it again. That's my thing. Like, even when it doesn't matter where I am. Like, if I'm like, I want to make the most of the day, especially if I'm only here for 3 days. Okay. I'm gonna try to get as much in for the 3 days. But that's not everyone. Just because that's how I am doesn't mean that that works for everyone. Some people just really do like relaxing and taking it easy because they're on vacation. And I totally get that. But I do feel like it is important when you're traveling to understand the dynamic of who you're traveling with so that, you don't end up bumping heads, and if I'm okay with solo traveling. I don't see nothing wrong with it. If, you feel like everybody will just be like, oh, you're doing too much, then do it by yourself. You know what I mean? So, it's not for everyone. You can find a compromise, but then if you're still going to you still have the feeling of being unsatisfied, or, you just didn't do what you wanted to do. You're just like, okay, then for me, it's not rewarding. It's not rewarding. But yes, I do like to explore. Great audio. Thank you, Terry. Oh my God, this $40 mic. I am loving it. And all I had to do was push this. It was so easy to connect. I had to just push this mic wireless piece in the bottom of my phone. And then the other piece, then this piece, I just turned it on. I thought it was going to be like rocket science, because if I couldn't figure it out, I was going to send it back. So I was like, man. So I just was like taking a chance, but it's working. Yes. And my husband loved to walk up and chat with people. Yes, I do also. Is it a Jamaican thing? I don't know. I do think we are social people as a culture overall. Of course, we're always like, we love Jamaicans. Like Jamaicans, we proud. We're a proud little island. So, and we're not ashamed of who we are. We're very, as some people say, we're loud. And I do believe sometimes we are loud. But, maybe it is a Jamaican thing. Every Jamaican that I know is very outspoken and, could hold a conversation. But no, I do not feel like it's a Jamaican. I feel like it's an individual thing, because I I do know a couple of Jamaicans that's very quiet, like, you know, very reserved. So I think it's more so an individual thing. For me, as I said, I can converse with anyone. I don't even care how different we are, how different religion, different background, different color, different beliefs and whatever. Like, I could converse with anyone. Like, that's just me. I could start a conversation just by talking about my nail, or I could start a conversation about anything. Like, you know what I mean? That's just me. I want to travel. I feel like I need to go solo. My hubby only like fishing activities. And I'm starting to feel like solo. I've been feeling like solo travelers for me, because I'm telling you, my family, especially my daughter and my husband, they are ones that will really be like, they're ready to go back, because Sky and Soen actually left us while we was there. If it was up to Henry, he would have probably left me too, but he wasn't gonna leave me alone on the island. But Sky was ready to come back. She was ready to come back because the pigeons was getting on her nerves, right? For me, I'm like, just fan them off and just keep going, right? Just fan them off and keep going. So I do feel like solo traveling, I am leaning more towards it. Why? Because I really don't like feeling like I can't really fully enjoy myself because of the simple fact that, like, I'm being restricted, you know what I mean? So yeah, and then the complaining, I dislike complaining. Like, it's like, it just makes me not want to do it anymore. So yeah, it's like, if the minute and then the facial, ooh, it's 2:36. That means they're getting ready. Let's see who's gonna be running back, because that would have been me. If I was by myself, that would have been me running back, trying to get it. Okay, hold on one second. Let's see. Let's see if y'all go see anybody running back. Hold on, let's turn it. So it is, usually they are coming from that gate over there, right there, that gate. And then they will come through here and walk up. Wait, I'm trying to make sure. No, I think that's when we're leaving. So we're on the opposite end. We're on the opposite end. I think the gate for them to come back would be over here, somewhere behind here. Yeah. Yeah, I do think so. I think it's on the other side. So we're not going to really see anybody running back. Oh, no fun. No fun. No fun. I heard the horn. And usually, you ever saw those YouTube videos of, you see people running back because they're trying to make it back to the ship? Yeah. Okay. Hold on one second. Let me just go ahead and get everybody, because I did miss somebody. So I got, is it a Jamaican thing? Just joking. If I want to travel, I feel like I need to go solo. I got that. I like that. I don't like fishing either. But that's the thing. Like, I feel like I don't want to restrict. I don't want no one to not do what they don't want. You know, I don't want you to do what you don't want to do. So then I find myself just like, okay, let's just go. Let's just go. Let's just go. You know, and then I'm rushing. I'm really not really fully enjoying it, because in the back of my mind, all I'm thinking about is the fact that you really don't want to do it. You're just doing it because I want to do it, you know, and then they're probably having the same feeling too. They're probably just like, oh, they're just doing it because mom want to do it. Like, you know, and I'm just like, that's not fun to me. Like, at the end of the day, y'all go on y'all vacation and then I'll go on my vacation, because it's just too much. It's too much. We are passionate. Oh, that's it, Casey. We are passionate people. We're not loud. We're just passionate. Yes, I love that. I think Americans are also very social. I do think I think it's a mixture. I think it's a mixture. I can speak for Caribbeans and I can speak for Americans, but I find social people everywhere, from different race, because I'll sit down and I'll speak with someone from India, wherever, and they're sociable. Then they'll probably be with their wife, and their wife is not as social. She's probably more reserved, and the husband is the talkative one, like Henry and I, we're yin and yang. I'm the social butterfly, and I will, you know, and then Henry is just like, you know, like, so, I mean, Casey, Allison is talking to Casey, but the British, especially in London, can be a bit. I still want to visit one day. Oh my God, I still want to visit one day. Everyone is now hugging and talking to each other as, wow, Arsenal have won. Okay, gotcha. I don't really follow all of that, so I really don't know who won what. I don't even know what's playing right now, what's going on right now. Yeah, I'm a little disconnected. Yes, traveling with my son. Oh my God, mommy, I'm tired. Yes, but Sky, she doesn't like walking a lot. So Sky and Henry would rather sit there in the van and drive around, and they're okay with that. For me, I want to walk. If it means to walk to the opposite end and walk all the way back, and I'm sweating bullets, and I'm like, yes, I did it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it all depends on the individual. Yeah, it does depend on the individual. It does. But then yes, come on. I'm trying to one day, I got a list of places I'm trying to get to first before London gets on there. But yes, because I do want to go back home. I've been wanting to go back to Jamaica. I don't know, for some reason this year, I just kept saying that I want to go back home. We'll see. I'm going to try to make it happen in July. I'm praying on it, trying to figure things out to see if it's going to work out. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, no, but it's just, it's just like, I find that who you're traveling with makes and breaks your trip. I do find that is important to have some kind of something down pat on what your trip looks like, what this vacation looks like for you, right? If you just feel like you don't want to do anything, then you need to really just come out and say, I don't want to do nothing. I just want to, okay, well then you don't want to do nothing. But just because you don't want to do nothing doesn't mean that I don't want to do nothing. So we need to have that understanding. And when I'm doing something, don't get mad because I'm doing it and you didn't want to do it. For sure. Like, yeah, we have to just kind of have some kind of, but I do feel like for me, I just don't like complaining. I don't like the bickering. So I do feel like solo travel is where I am going to be leaning towards, because I want to do what I want to do. And if it means to walk 10 miles and my foot drop off later and I deal with it later, then that's what I would do. I would walk the 10 miles and come back home and ice my foot and do it all over again tomorrow. For I am planning a trip to Florida with my mom and older girls, and oh boy, I'm not ready. Yeah, my son vibe is so different. We not vacating together. I'm starting to find that out, and it's not a bad thing. I feel like the conversations is not being had because of the simple fact we're not having those conversations, because you're like, you don't want to hurt the other person's feelings, or I don't want you to take offense to what I'm saying, or stuff like that. So the conversations is not one that's being actually. And what tends to happen is that now you're trying to make me happy, I'm trying to make you happy, but it's not working. It's not working because of the simple fact that I'm not doing what I want to do. I'm not doing what is making me happy. I'm doing what you want to do to make you happy, and I find that that's not really, that's not cool. It should be able to have a conversation and kind of say, hey, we're going to do this together because that's my limit. That's not my limit. I'm going to continue to do this, and then, okay, then I'll see you back here, go back, bam. That's just me. That's what I think. I know when I go to Florida, I want to stay at the beach all day. I just want to be out and come home or come back to the hotel when it's nighttime. I know that's right. That's me. When I am out, I just want to be out. I want to be out. I want to enjoy it. I'm in Puerto Rico. Why would I not want to enjoy Puerto Rico, right? Yes, I don't care. I want to walk up every block. I want to go and I want to walk up every block. I want to try street food. Although we did sit down and eat. Yes, we did sit down and eat. And yes, it was very delicious. It was very delicious. Yes, I want to climb the mountains. I want to go zip lining. I want to jump off the building. I want to do it all. Yes, because I probably won't come back here until who knows when. So why not? Yeah, why it sound like the people that were next door to me, they might be Jamaicans. That would be so dope. If are y'all did that next door? What may I tell you? Yo, like we are everywhere. Big up yourself. Big up. I promise you, like, I can spot my people them anywhere. But they're everywhere. We're in Puerto Rico, right next to each other. I'm doing a live and I heard you guys over there and I'm like, Why it sound like the people that's next door to us is Jamaicans? Oh, country, Kingston. I'm from Kingston. Yeah, Kingston 20. Yes. Um, my girl just wants to sleep in and be on their phone. Yeah, my mom is older, so I need to be a little considerate. Yeah, I feel like if you're traveling with an older group, yeah, you have to be more considerate. But my picking them young. My kids are young, like, but yet still. Now when we did hiking tour, someone did come with me, and I was very surprised that he did not complain, not one bit, not one bit. He did everything. He did the hike and he did it with a smile on his face. So yes, I was complaining, but I was still getting it done. Okay, hold on, I missed some stuff. Blessings, my family. Hey Barry, hey Barry. I was thinking the same thing. Yes, Sim, big up Jamaican them right next door. Me I tell y'all, I can't even we're everywhere. We're everywhere. Yes, blessings, Barry, Allison, Matt. Yep. And that's the thing. Like, so for me, like you see, I recognize it was Jamaicans. I'm gonna speak because what we all are one. That's what our motto is in Jamaica. Out of many, we are one people. Something like that. I might have just twisted up. Out of many, we are one. Something like so. I can't remember. Something like so. Yeah, so we all just consider ourselves as one. It doesn't matter if you're Chinese Jamaican, white Jamaican.
This is a bridge. Attention. Emergency mode response. Emergency mode response. Emergency mode response. Once again, for crew only. For group only. This is a bridge. Attention.
Oh, that's just a drill for crew members. They just doing a crew. Okay, nice. You are still, yes, I'm still in the high. Well, right now, we're just docked. We're in Puerto Rico, Barry, just chilling right now, getting ready to take off. I don't know if they're gonna take off right away. I think we might sit out here for a little bit, but I don't know. We'll see. Because our next stop is the Bahamas, so they have, yeah, something like so, right, Allison? Wait, let me ask my Jamaican friend them next door. My Jamaicans next door. What's the motto for Jamaica? Is it out of many we are one people? And that I was right. Out of many we are one. Yeah, so I did get it right. I was like, I think it's something like so. I don't remember. But yes. Yes, I was right there in 2019. Nice. So believe it, this is our second time in Puerto Rico. Hear this, right? The first time we was in Puerto Rico was for a layover, and we end up having just a Popeye's chicken sandwich. We didn't get out the airport or nothing. We just got out. We just got some Popeye chicken sandwich. We was coming from we was coming from, I don't remember. We was coming from DR, I think, and then we had a layover in Puerto Rico, and that was it. And we've always said that we wanted to come back, right? So we was like, okay, the cruise is coming, let's just do it, right? And Hun and I have always been like I would find those cheap tickets for like $75. That's back then. Now it's probably not $75 to fly to Puerto Rico, but I have to look it up. And we always said that we was going to come back. So we did actually get a chance to come and walk on and actually foot touch the ground. So that was nice. But I'm definitely going to come back. The food was fire. The food was good. The plantain was good. The coconut was really sweet. Yeah, the food was fire. I had a red snapper. And of course, I tore the head up because I like the fish head. What else? I didn't try the plantains at their pork. The fried pork was really good. Listen, the food was good. The food was good. I like going up to the fort there. Yes, I saw the fort. Actually, the fort is still right here, Barry. Hold on. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it really well, but the fort is right there, right there. You see it right there? Where my finger is? That's the fort right there. I didn't get a chance to go up it this time. Right there. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to go up the fort this time. But when I do get back, I think I want to explore it. It and the rainforest. That's on I'm going to put that on my to-do list. Yes, it's right here, man. And then if I thought about it, because what we paid for the tour, honestly, I would have rather just walk it all because it looks, you could definitely walk around. Of course, you couldn't walk it to go into like into their town, like actually go into the land. But what we I would have just wouldn't mind have just walk around. I really wanted to do zip lining, but the timing just didn't allow us. Do is it 7 days? Love it. Do is it? I think you're saying, is it a 7 day cruise? Yes, it's a 7 day cruise. We was in St. Thomas yesterday, and I enjoyed St. Thomas. St. Thomas was really nice. And even with St. Thomas, the driver, he drove, he stopped, showed us some places, allowed us to take some pictures, then got in again and he drive again, and then he stopped and allow us to, get some food or whatever, or do some, and then at the end, he was like, you could stay here and do some shopping, but you have to walk back. He lied though. He told us it was like a 15 minutes walk. That walk was more than 15 minutes, which didn't bother me at all because we got a chance to see the area, but yeah. Yes, I'm doing a 7 day cruise right now. Yes. So we'll be back home on Sunday. Yeah. So Sunday to Sunday. So tomorrow, I think it's tomorrow, we'll be in the Bahamas, or the day after that. One of them. Right now, all I'm gonna be doing is relaxing. Not doing too much. I'm just gonna be they had the restaurant that we was at had hookahs also, so I was able to get a hookah. Yes, okay, and their drinks was meh. The first drink I had, the rum punch, was really strong, but then the second one, it just tastes like it was like a virgin strawberry daiquiri. Yeah. But it was really cool. I'm not gonna be like, oh, it was horrible. It was okay. It was okay for what it was. The driver maybe was ready for the day. That's what I'm saying. I was just like, but when I was in the van though, I was thinking to myself, because he brought us over to the beach and he pulled up and I'm like, oh, we're going to get out maybe just for like, because when we was in the Bahamas, not this trip because we haven't been to the Bahamas yet, but when we visited the Bahamas previously and they're driving us around, the driver will stop at the beach and they'll say, hey, you got like, meet me back here like in 10 minutes, so you could get to walk around the beach or whatever. Or they'll be like, oh, you have till this time to meet me back. Then they'll bring you to go get some like rum cakes or something. They'll stop and then say, hey, you got 10 minutes here. So they'll stop and let you explore for a little bit, give you a time and tell you that's the time you have before you get back. So I really thought that's what we was about to do. But homeboy pulled up to the beach and made a turn and started to drive. So I was like, hey, hun, did you want to go on the beach? But of course, hun was like, no. So I just was like, okay, forget it here. I'm not going to push it because it's always me saying I want to do something, right? So so I'm there and I'm just like, oh, so this is just literally going to be a drive. It's just like a drive around. Okay, for $200, you're just going to literally just drive me around and give me a history. Okay. Yeah. So that to me, that was a fun. I think if he would have drove and stopped, you have 5 minutes, drive, stop, you have 10 minutes, it would have been cool. So, and I made that quite clear when we was getting him and we was out there. I said, are we going to be able to stop and take pictures, and he was like, I got pictures. And then there was a I love Puerto Rico sign here. And he said, I got a better sign, which he did. Okay. But literally that was it. And then I asked for a coconut. So he stopped for the coconut. And, but then I'm thinking like, where else were you planning on stopping? Because you didn't stop nowhere else. Everything is where I requested the I love Puerto Rico sign and the coconut. Where did you stop? For $200, $50 per person. Yeah, once you get off the island, whatever excursion you book, whatever you do off the island, that's out of your pocket. So you could either book with Carnival or you could book with the locals. I really try to put money back into the locals' pocket when we're here, like when you're around. So I try not to book nothing with Carnival. Although if you are a person that you just feel like you're always going to be late, I say book with Carnival because they're not going to leave you. But because they have to wait for you if you booked with Carnival. If you booked with the locals, then they don't have to wait for you. They could leave you. Okay. So so yeah, we paid $200 for him to drive us around from, what was it, 8:30 to around 12:30, I would say. Probably about that. Yeah. And give us some history lesson that I could have Googled. Yeah. So yes, Allison, you do pay extra for that. You do pay. Oh, NASA, we need to touch the touch the sun. That's what I was like. We're not gonna get out for the beach, like. And then I asked them too. I was like, oh, so is there another beach around here, like, you know? And he was like, yeah, that. Nothing. So I'm a little disappointed for that. I am extremely disappointed. But as I said, I'm not gonna let it take away from the fact that it is a beautiful island. It is absolutely beautiful. Definitely a must-do over. I did get some good food, and I did get a nice hookah, and I got one good drink. Oh, my coconut, put it over there. Hun had a coconut with Hennessy in it. He said it actually tastes good. I just wanted a regular coconut, and then the jelly inside of it was fire. The coconut was sweet. It was really sweet, so that was good for me. But yeah, no, I just wanted to come on and just touch base. I said I was going to do a live every day for 1 hour. And oh, by the way, since I've been here, like, I will make an itinerary of what I'm going to do on the ship. Like, I think last night we was going to do what we was going to do. We was going to do the Bob Marley thing the night before that. Like, we've had this whole list of stuff that we're going to do. Man, by 9-10 o'clock, we knocked out sleeping. Okay, sleeping. But it feels like good rest. It's good rest. So I am not going to complain too much because the rest is needed. And honestly, when we're back home, we're just constantly going. So to be able to rest feels good. Feels good. Family, to me, all of them seem to be the same when you really family. Okay, family. To me, all of them seem to be the same when you really check it out. Yeah, it's just that so the one, I'm sorry.
Celebration Fun Family, and welcome back on board. This is Chris Direct to the League. We hope everybody had a fantastic day today in the beautiful port of San Juan. It's now time to wave bye-bye and hello to fun. Now you're back on board, the fun has begun.
I don't want to talk over them.
Right now.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
3:30 p.m. Another chance to head along a big brand new best friend. That's going to be in the Punchline Comedy Club with our Camp Ocean team. If you missed it the other day,
the comedy club. We haven't done the comedy club yet. We might have to do that.
We've got to guess that song in the summer landing, and it's girl bands versus boy bands. So head there to the top of the chart if you like your Spice Girls, Team Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, New Kids on the Block, and everybody in between. That's going to be absolutely 30. I'm
trying not to talk over him while he's talking, so once he's finished talking, I'll go ahead and continue.
Get the boots on for a boot, scoop, and boogie. We're going to be hosting our backyard bash and doing some country line dances with our fun squad and superstar DJ Blaze.
Oh, I might do that. Some line dancing.
And have a good old program. It's going to be great fun. That's going to be on the leader deck at 4 p.m.
At 4 o'clock.
Dancing for all ages and all abilities. Great fun. That's our backyard bash. Now, this evening, we've got some great.
Oh my God. Could y'all still hear me though? If I'm talking while he's talking, can y'all still hear me? Just let me know. But I do, okay, so I do agree, Barry. I do feel like they're all the islands, they're pretty much around the same when it comes on to stuff like that. But no, I have had great experiences once getting off the cruise ship with them bringing you around. I know in Belize, I used King David, which once again, he was good. He did short us a trip, a stop though, because we were supposed to do the tubing, and he ended up bringing us back to the boat saying that there wasn't enough time, which it was fine because we did enough to really enjoy the trip. And I'm not doing too much. No, I'm not going to do too much to exhaust myself. But my thing is, like, understand what I'm saying is that the fact that if you're leaving from 7:30, you got to be back by 2:30. You have from 2:30 to the rest of the night to rest. So, so that's how I was thinking. Get as much in as possible within those hours, and then rest the other time. We're getting off. Time to go. Time to go. I don't know if they're actually moving though. Time to go. Let me see if there's time to go. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Is it time to go? Are we moving? No, I don't know if y'all could see down below. There's some people lounging. Yeah, some people lounging. Let me see if I could do the other side. Let me see if I can do the other side. Hold on, hold on, hold on. The other side. There's some people down there. We're on the 10th floor. Uh-huh. Yeah. So we're not moving yet. Not yet. But I think we're getting ready to. Yeah. So I just want to come on and share a little bit of overview, and then just use this opportunity to just mention to y'all, just make sure when you're traveling with anyone to have a clear understanding of the do's and don'ts of the trip, because we do get caught up just trying to make everybody happy, and then in making everybody happy, sometimes you go ahead and you don't feel joy yourself. Okay, so I think it should be a conversation that need for everyone to have, and just say, hey, what your limitations are, and go from there. Yeah, I like the tent. I like the cruise is big. I think we have 17 floors. Yes, I think it's 17 floors. 17 floors. And now we are towards the front of the cruise ship. So we've been feeling a little, it wasn't too bad, but you could feel it. I think the bigger ships, you do feel it a little bit more. And it holds, I think it holds 6,000 people from what I understand. So bad when I end up in Jamaica and Ochi, I can't make it to Kingston and get back in time. I know, okay, so that's the thing with when you're cruising and they go into Ocho Rios, we just gonna stay and do whatever. Like if you're trying to get into Kingston, that's when you fly. So when we flew, we went into Montego Bay, and we stayed in Montego Bay, and then one day we'll just go ahead and go into Kingston, and then come back. But we never when we're cruising, yeah, y'all go straight to either Dunn's River, you're doing whatever in that area. Don't try to make it to Kingston and back on a cruise. They're not gonna leave you. They're gonna leave you for sure. Do you get to choose where your cabin is? Yes, you can choose your cabin. You can definitely choose your cabin. Like for this one, I think I messed up though when I did it, because I thought the rooms, our room and the kids' room was right there beside each other. And I thought I made that very clear to the lady when I was booking it. And based on the room number she gave me, she said it was just right down the hall. So I'm thinking when she said right down the hall, it's literally like I could stand at my door and see their door. But their room is down the hall, around the corner, but it's a lot of curves on this cruise. So you can't stand from my door. So we're like 235, 10 to 3. Yeah, we're like 235 and they're like 225, something like that. So yeah, they're a little away from us. It's not too far, but it's far enough. But yes, you do get to choose your cabin. And what you can do is you can always go onto YouTube, or you can go and actually look it up. You can look up the Carnival ship and you can see where your cabin is at. Of course, if you're an interior, balcony, if you have it, whatever, like you could see it and you can see the space of it before you actually book it. So yeah, some good research never hurt nobody. I just actually messed up on this one by taking, we're moving. We are moving. I took the lady word for it, saying, and just not doing my research, not doing it no more. But yes, we are moving. We're moving. Bye-bye, San Juan. Bye-bye, Puerto Rico. We are moving. But don't it look like this? It looks like the city a lot. Oh my God. It kind of gives me New York vibes all the way over here with the tall building. Of course, New York, the buildings are a little taller, but yeah. Yeah, we're moving. You can see we're moving. That's where Captain them there, up there, so. Them just up there, so chill. Yeah. But we're moving. What's your favorite cruise ship? For me, it's Royal Caribbean ship. So I haven't been on Royal Caribbean yet, Barry. We have only done Carnival, and that's just because our family is pretty big. We're a family of 6, so we're usually it's cheaper and it's fun. And we actually got married in Miami and then jumped on a Carnival cruise ship to do our receptionist. So we've just stuck with Carnival ever since. We said once we don't have to pay for the kids and it's just Hun and I, that we will go ahead and try out other cruise lines. But for right now, in the meantime, while we have to pay for everybody, it's Carnival. It's Carnival. Yeah. And then you can room, I think, up to four people in a room. So, Ali, if you do that and all the kids room together, but you need an adult in there also, just at first to book it. But then you can always switch it once you get on the cruise ship. Yo, what up? Stephen Black Stallion. Hey there. Hey, welcome in. Welcome in. We are leaving Puerto Rico. We are leaving Puerto Rico. And I'm just taking y'all along just to say bye with me. Yes, we actually was on the island earlier. I did a quick little 10-minute live just to show y'all a little parts of the island. Just coming back from the cruise port, just coming back to the cruise port. So now we are leaving. Oh, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you being here, Stephen. Thank you so very much. The view is beautiful. I love the water though. But can you believe this is Puerto Rico, how built up it is? It looks really nice. I love all the colors on the buildings. You can't really see it from here, but very beautiful. See, and then you got people just lounging, enjoying, taking off. Yep. So yes. So once I got back, as I said, I just got in the shower, kind of unwind a little bit and said, let me go ahead and do a live, knock it out, because I'm supposed to be doing an hour every day. Did I do an hour yesterday? I don't think I did an hour No, yes, I did. I did do an hour yesterday. So I'm doing really good so far. I need a vacation ASAP. Take it. Go for it, Stephen. Go for it. No, that's great. When you have the kids with you, much more to do on the one. Yes, Carnival, I definitely find appeals to the kids. The kids actually enjoy it. Although this trip, my Sky really wasn't trying to do much. She turned 12 yesterday, and usually she's in the pool. She's like going, not this trip. My girl was in her room. Like, I don't know if it's the age thing, but yeah. I always said I wanted to do Disney. Now, girl, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not doing no Disney cruise. I checked the prices out and I'm like, Disney, yeah, I'm not spending that money for no Disney cruise. No. I don't know. It's something about giving up all that money. We did the math one time. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to save for it. I'm going to save so that we can do it. But then when I thought about it, I was like, that's a lot of money. No, I could take a Carnival cruise and pocket Yes, and I did hear those same things that you heard, Ali. I've heard those same things, yes. Stephen, yes. No, man, we need a little vacation here and there, Stephen. So go on and treat yourself. You only have one life to live one life you have to live. So make the best of it. Tomorrow is not promised. Tell people that all the time. You could be dead and gone. Man, you could be talking right now, and then the next minute you hear, listen, life is too short. Okay, when you are dead and gone, make sure when them bury you, that there's no regrets going in that ground. Okay, that's how I look at it. I'm so rude. Hello, all to the chat. I sometimes forget to say that too. No, but no, you are forgiven. Everybody in here is pretty cool and understanding. Yeah, Disney is expensive. I just really refuse to. Oh, look at them back there. Let me see if y'all can see. So a couple of them. So have y'all ever done jet skiing? Have y'all, have anybody in the chat ever did jet skiing? We love jet skiing. We did it in Boca Raton once. Yes. And I almost dropped my son off of it. That, yeah, so true. You think about it, you work, you come home, you work, you know, and you don't really take time out to do the things that you want to do. You just say one day you're going to get to it. And you think about it, like, eventually, you're just getting older. You're getting older. So eventually what you could do in what I could have done in my 30s, I can't do in my 40s no more. What I could do in my 20s, I can't do, you know, I can't do that no more. So it's like, you keep putting it off, but you keep getting older. And then eventually you're not going to be able to do that thing that you wanted to be able to do. You wanted to go ziplining, and now you can hardly even walk up the stairs to go do it. So why not do it now? You know? And then we give our best time, our best energy to our jobs. You know, yes, we need our jobs. I'm not saying don't work, you know, because if you don't work, you don't eat. But at the same time, you need to really invest in you also. So no, you give the best couple of years of your life to your job, just work, and then one day you'll get to it. And then before you know it, sickness and all kind of something come on you, and then you can't get it done. So I believe if you can, do it. If you can, absolutely do it. If you can. Yes. My brother said the same thing when he be showing off how he was in the Bahamas and all these other out. And it's true though, you know what I mean? It was like, if you can, that's what I'm saying. If you can, don't put it off and just say, oh, I'm not doing it because I got to go to work. I got to go to work. Work is going to always be there. When you're dead and gone, you'll be lucky if they send some flowers to your funeral. But before you even before your body even go in that ground, they're going to have you replaced. Okay. Okay, you best believe that. Before your body even go in that ground, they will replace you. As I said, you'll be lucky if you get some flowers at your funeral. Yeah, I mean, I'm not against working. That's not what I'm saying. You definitely have to work. But at the same time, there got to be a work balance. Got to have some kind of balance to say, hey, invest in you, put back in yourself. Yeah, and do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Yes, but I do thank you guys for joining me on this live. I am so glad that I took time off to come on. And if you take anything away from this, just take away the fact that, hey, you have one life to live. Okay. And then also know who you're traveling with. Okay. Make sure you have those difficult conversations, because there's some people that just do want to travel and do nothing. And then there's other people like myself that wants to do everything in the little bit of time that they have and then rest afterwards. Okay. So figure it out so that when you get there, that y'all not like, wait, I'm tired, I'm ready to go. And then you're like, wait, what? Wait, what? Life is short and have fun while living. That's right. That's right. You absolutely have to. You absolutely have to. When I pass a cemetery every day when I'm going to work, and I'm just like, I have a girlfriend that's buried over there, and rest in peace. And I remember her and I was talking, and she was saying all this stuff that she wanted to do, but then unfortunately cancer came on her body, and a lot of the stuff that she wanted to do, she never actually got to do it because, of course, she was battling sickness. And thank you. No phone calls getting taken right now. Tell Henry, come on, rest later. No, Henry has always been the relaxed type, though. So in some ways, I feel like it is my fault because I already know that's how he is. Like, he likes to he's just easygoing, chill, just want to relax. Me, on the other hand, I'm just like, I want to go. Let's see, what else can we do? What else can we get in? So, but yeah, as I was saying, I passed that cemetery every day, and now she's buried in that cemetery. And there was a lot of things that she wanted to do in her life, and unfortunately didn't get a chance to do it. You know what I mean? So we just have to really just take into consideration all of it and just say, hey, you know what? If I can, I'm going to. You know, don't put off for tomorrow what you can do for today. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. But yes, stay tuned. I am recording videos. I tried to do the editing while I was here. I'm not doing that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till I get home. And when I get home, I will go ahead and edit and post some. Because to be honest with you, I don't want it to take away from me being here, being present. So I still want to enjoy. Oh, look at that. There's another ship, guys. Hold on. Could you see that ship behind me? That is, I think that's, yes, it says it right there. Princess Cruise. I don't even know if y'all seeing it. Yes, y'all are seeing it. Okay. And then there's little small ones down there. Yeah. And then Puerto Rico. Oh, so you guys might actually get to see where I was talking about right here, because it looks like we're going around it. We're drifting. Yes, we're drifting from this island. Bye, San Juan. Bye, Puerto Rico. Until next time, because there will be a next time. Guys, I didn't even realize that we came this way already. It looks like we're turning. You can actually see it looks like we're turning. I didn't realize. Yeah, so you guys get to get a little, yes, it is the fort. You guys get to get a little sneak peek. I didn't think I was going to be able to do this, but it worked out perfect. You guys can get to see. There we go. Until next time, we are just drifting. We was over here. We drove over here also. We did a lot of actually, I think he did drive through a lot of the island, a lot of it. As I said, I would have enjoyed it if he would have took at least 5 minutes to stop here so we could get out and do this. Yes, we're going to see the fort in full. I know, Barry. This is so cool because I was actually wanting to go around it when we was down there doing some shopping. And I just was like, forget it. But no, I can actually see it really good from here. Pretty cool. I wish I could zoom in, but I can't. Oh, wait, can I? No, can I zoom in? Can y'all see me zoom in? Do y'all see that? Oh, I think it does zoom in. Hold on. That's pretty cool. I could zoom in. And you see all the colorful buildings right there. That's what I was saying. It's so cool how they have all the colors. Yeah. Yeah, Barry, you're right. We could see the fort really good. That is so cool. I didn't think we was going to be able to. And it's coming on this side too. And we went all the way up here. We drove all the way around here. Trying to, yes, a little zoom. Yeah, I didn't know we could zoom in. That is so pretty. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I did not know we could zoom in, but yeah. So that's it. That's it, guys. We are on to our next destination, which is the Bahamas. That is so cool. Had no idea that we will be coming on this side. Yeah. Barry, it's bringing back memories. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is right there. And I can zoom in. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I love these colorful buildings right there. Oh, they had a whole, they had so many blocks of it. What time is dinner? I think dinner for us is 7:45, but honestly, it's anytime you want it. because there's always food available on the cruise. So if you wanted to do like the formal dining, where you get dressed and you go into the dining room, you have a set time for that. But if you just want to eat, you could go and eat anytime. There's burger places, Guy's Burger. Then you have pizza. You could eat. Then you have the buffets. Then if you want to buy stuff, then you have the sushi places. The ship is pretty huge. It's really huge. But I am full. Because I enjoyed food on the island. So yeah, I won't be going to eat nothing. I'll probably go get some ice cream. That's what and some cake. That's what I'm gonna do. Have some ice cream and cake. But yeah, you can eat at any time when you're here. It's just that you will need, if you want to do the formal dining, you usually get an assigned time for that so that you could go. Oh my God, hold on. I want Henry to see this. Is he? Okay, so I don't think Henry's even in the room. So I don't think he would love to see this. This is so pretty. And we're right there. Right there. Right there, but he's not in the room. But anyhow, Allie, Barry, thank y'all so much for staying with me and completing this hour with me. I really appreciate it. Oh, self-control is needed for it really is. And Miss Rose have a thing that she says that cruise calories don't count. She said cruise calories don't count. But no, it count. When you get back home and you get on that scale, you're like, oh snap, I gained how much? Yeah, so yeah. But I thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Living in Florida gives you the cheap price of cruise because you always drive to the port. Yeah, I don't live in Florida. I live in Georgia, but it is an easy drive for me. So driving to Miami from where home is 6 hours, which that's an easy drive for me. And then, of course, driving from home to Port Canaveral, which is one of our favorite stop, is 3 hours. That's over there by Cocoa Beach. Yeah, and then it just all depends on where. Yeah, it's so nice. I can't believe you're right, Barry. We're riding right past it. Right past it. Look there. Look right there, sir. Yes, we're riding right past it. That is so awesome. Oh my God, Henry is missing this. I wish he could see it. But I think he probably went to see Scott Sky. Thank you. Thank you. And I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow trying to get that hour in. Allie, of course, when I get back, I'll do some catching up on your lives. Barry, I'm going to have to come over to your channel and do some investing in you also, because I see you've been coming over to me quite a while now. Yes, you've been coming over for a couple days now, checking me out. So, of course, I like to reciprocate the love and the support. So I will be... I have a couple of people names I have written down. Barry, your name will be added to the list. We'll definitely come over there and give y'all some support as well, okay? But until next time, live from Puerto Rico, okay? Y'all enjoy your day. Make it a grand one. Have those hard conversations. And remember, grace, peace, and enough respect. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big up, big up, big up, big up. Love y'all. I'll see y'all later. I'm going to go get me some ice cream, okay? Some ice cream it is. Double tap, head out. Double tap if you haven't done it already. Come on. I got 18 likes. I'm trying to get off of here, okay? I want to end this live right now. Give me 2 more likes so I can get 20. Give me 2 more likes. Give me 2 more likes so that I can end this live. Right there by 20. Come on, leaving Puerto Rico with a bang. Give me that 20. No, but I'll see y'all later. I'll talk to y'all. Bye, guys. You are more than welcome. Thank you for watching, Barry. I'll talk to y'all later.